Hi friends, today I'm going to be taking you through my garden. I've had a few of you ask about like the size of it, what I've got growing in here. It's kind of windy, so do bear with me. I hope you can still hear me. I've got my 3-year-old toddler who is currently on his iPad, but I'm sure he's going to pop out in a second and play with his toys. And then my husband's in there. What's he doing? He's playing Xbox. So basically I've got you guys and I'm going to show you around, and basically it's very much a work in progress. We started out with basically doing the back. So what I'm going to do today is actually take you, like give you a tour, but work my way from the back to the front, and we'll get onto that in a second. But lots has changed since we moved in here about 1.5 years ago. The lady who lived here previously to us actually absolutely loved her plants, she loved her trees, she was very much proud of what she's achieved, and good on her too. She did really well, and actually there's so many beautiful flowers here. Unfortunately we had to get rid of some, which I'll talk about in a second, but I'm trying to preserve some as well. So firstly I check whether they're poisonous to pets and dogs. I also make sure that I actually don't mind maintaining them, because having lots of things to look after and having a toddler and a puppy, it gets a little bit much, right? So okay, so let me start off with this. We had to build a shed basically because we did not have enough storage. Yes, we do have a garage, and you can see like a whole house tour. You can actually see two now because so much has changed in a year. In the previous house we had a loft storage, so we actually put all the Christmas stuff there and all other bits as well. But yeah, basically boxes and boxes, sentimental things have all gone in there, but it wasn't easy to get there because at the back here you can see that there's like, it's pretty much like a mini forest. There's so many trees. Let me turn you around. There are so many trees here, so many bushes. I don't even know what's in here, to be honest. There's a nice fern here which I've noticed the other day, but I'm still figuring out what she's got here, because like it's been 1.5 years, but still I'm finding new plants, new trees, which is super exciting. But basically we had to get rid of some of the trees here and build this concrete base to put our shed on, and that was like weeks and weeks of work, because it was like a DIY job. Apart from the bottom concrete thing, we actually got somebody to do it. Eventually we got it up and it looks lovely. I'm going to paint it green, like a lighter green, not like this fence. But talking about this fence, this was the first thing that we did actually when we came here. We had a dog, so we knew that we had to have a fence up because it was actually broken. I put the fairy lights up, which I absolutely adore. Over here I've put some bin bags down. I want to get rid of like any weeds or anything and then start planting here. I did start taking out all of the plants here. I've got like this section to go actually. There's a little bit overgrown, but I've done really well, if I do say so myself. And I've actually planted the lettuce here. I've got some cress, I've got a turnip in the middle of it. Yes, a little bit random, but I had like a couple of seeds and I thought why not. I'm just a beginner and trying things out. We also have sweet corn here, and I'm super chuffed to see that this one's a huge big sweet corn. I can't wait to garden with my toddler. Actually my toddler, my 3-year-old, helped me with the planting of these seeds, of all of these, and it was so amazing just to see them grow and do so well. I can't wait to do even more next year. This is a rose which was a gift. I'm going to be planting that at the front. It's a gift for our previous big dog who was a white German Shepherd. We'll miss him dearly, so I can't wait to put that at the front so that he can always be guarding our house at the front. We also had some peas, and unfortunately the slugs got to them one night and I was devastated, but also something that my toddler helped me with. But hopefully next year I've got some ideas as to how to protect them, so I will do that. So whether it's like bottles that you can cut in half and just like save them that way, or galoshes I think they're called, or not galoshes, isn't that a shoe? But like that netting stuff as well. just anything that you cover over the peas so that they don't get eaten. I've got some empty things here and some soil that I'm going to reuse, and then I've got some mint that is absolutely loving it here. I've already used it in my tea as well. And speak of the little puppy. Hi boy. Hi little CJ. Hi sweetie. Oh, one thing that I missed out is actually this. This is clover, I think, or some sort of like clover. But Aiden actually did the seeds in preschool for this, and then it grew so big I didn't even know what it was at first. We thought it might be a pumpkin or something. So that was a nice surprise. I've also downloaded a plant app, so it's called Plant Parent, and I found out that this is actually some sort of bridal plant. I forgot what it's called, but I'll pop it up on the screen here. But basically I'm keeping this bush, and I think there's another bush which is the same, so I'm going to keep those two, get rid of a hell of a lot here. CJ, are you playing with the toys? I guess this is a good section to tell you guys that we've got lots and lots of entertainment for my toddler, mainly for like the kids, but it looks like the puppy too. CJ, leave, come on. It's not your ball, is it? Silly puppy. Anyway, we've got a swing here, we've got a trampoline here, a makeshift little step that is actually part of a set, which is over there. I'll show you in a sec. But basically over here it's overgrown, but I hope to get rid of all of this so that next year I can plant even more with my toddler. So I'm looking forward to that. Got lots of other plants here, and ta-da! It fell over. CJ, leave. Come on boy, come on, leave. Is it stuck in your little teeth? Is it stuck in your little teeth? Good boy. Leave. Let me pick this up and hide this at the top somewhere. There you go. We've got a car, we've got a trike, we've got more roses. Actually that's not a rose. Where are they? These are the bane of my life. Honestly, they get onto everything, which is annoying, but they look pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of them somehow. We've got more trees here. We've got a purple magnolia tree somewhere, but I can't see it. It's literally been overgrown. I need to use that Plant Parent app to find out what these guys are, but I've not even started on this side. And basically something that I've not mentioned is actually where I do my washing. As you guys know, I do lots of like cloth napping, or used to, which I kind of miss, but every 2 days I used to put the washing up. But I absolutely love putting washing out when it's sunny. And as you can see, we've got a big huge line here. We've actually got another one that goes in front of the trampoline as well, and we got these stick thingies that you actually help the line with, like you give it more support. But I'll show you what it is. It's basically just like a line that you've got there. It comes out, and then if you push it back it just goes in. So that's nice and easy to use, which I'm very happy with. Basically I am going to try and keep this as well. It's a nice bush, apparently also non-poisonous to pets and kids, so that's great. I'm going to try and clear this up and plant more things. I don't know whether I'm a bit too late planting stuff, so it might be a next year jobby. I'm not sure about this bush, so I'll find out what that is. And then we've got a bay leaf tree here, which is absolutely amazing. That's absolutely lovely, and like use that in our cooking. Basically the other day we've had men come over and get rid of loads and loads of bushes here. We had lovely beautiful camellias here, but unfortunately we had to get rid of them because we are hoping to get an extension which should come up from about this line onwards here, so we had to get rid of anything here. And then we had a magnolia, pink, beautiful magnolia tree coming out. It was so big, it was so beautiful. However, it would have cost us a lot of money for the extension because of its roots. It was so big that the architect recommended to us to get rid of the tree as soon as possible so that the soil has about a year or two to actually like settle, because the roots take up a lot of room and moisture. So the fact that the soil can calm down, we can build that extension in a couple of years. Hopefully it wouldn't cost us as much to do the base. So that's the idea behind that. It does look really bare and really ugly at the moment. However, we are happy with the progress. I think I can hear Aiden as well coming up. Ignore all this stuff, basically some bikes and bins that we're going to take to the trash. Demolish, yes. And then Grandad actually created this bench for us. We've got some really lovely cushions that we put on there when guests arrive. At the moment, I just wanted to give it a clean before I did that. Demolish, yes. What is it? Okay, but one of the last things that I wanted to show you is basically our strawberries over here. So Aiden helped me with that, and he absolutely loves eating the strawberries. He absolutely loved picking them. It's nice to see them grow each day. We did have a few eaten by a squirrel, so that was a bit of a pain. And I also tried to save some plants, which I think they're called like chameleon plants or something over here. But as you can see, that was a failure. But I'm trying, I'm learning. I'm definitely a starter, or beginner rather, when it comes to like gardening and everything, but Aiden is helping me. And basically we've got a shelf here which I want to DIY. I want to take the top off and basically put some new like wood on top so that we can do more plants, can't we? That'll be really lovely. I definitely plan to paint this fence as well, maybe do what I've done on the other side and put some fairy lights on, because I'm really happy with that side. And yeah, I need to paint that shed. I don't know whether we want more storage space, but at the moment I'm happy to keep like the trees at the back there. Absolutely love the space of our garden, and a few of you have noted that it's quite big, especially for the UK. I think it's 95 feet, which is bigger than your average garden in the UK, especially in London, and we're in Greater London. So we're quite lucky that we're sort of in the suburb areas as well. I wanted to quickly explain the monstrosity that we've got over here. We got these second hand, and actually they're the most comfortable seating I've ever had, because they're like so big, and the cushions that come with it is super cozy. But I didn't like the colour, so I ended up spray painting it like a few years ago in the brown. But because we've left them outdoors, we've moved from one house to the next and actually used them for everything. As I said, we've repurposed the little stool or the table over there by the trampoline as a step. But anyway, I need to repaint these, and then they'll be matching this nice bench here, and then that should go really nicely and we can reuse them again. But we actually have another set which is underneath this. It's like a black set, which is also really useful for having guests over and just having a party and things like that. We do love a good garden party and putting the gazebo up. But yeah, basically I've put them all on the side at the moment, but I need to figure out a space. Perhaps that's what I'm going to use that strip for, but I'm not sure. Any suggestions welcome, so do comment down below. So that was a super quick tour of our garden and like how much progress has been made, how much more we're going to do, and I can't wait to do another tour in a little while and basically show you even more progress that we've done. But basically super happy where we are at, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.